Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to First Clicks. Of course, this is the first video on our new First Clicks channel. I'm going to explain that in a later video because otherwise this is just going to be too long of a video. Anyways, I am very glad that you're here, that you moved with us to this new channel. We're going to do a lot of things differently. Guys, we all know that we're actually here to talk about the next Apple event because it's coming, it's finally coming. It's going to be kind of like a very predictable event. If I'm not mistaken, there are so many people that are already saying that they know what's going to happen. And I'm actually quite annoyed by it. I'm actually getting annoyed of all the leaks, but I also love just reading about it. I can consume so much content. I don't know about you guys, but I'm subscribed to a lot of like tech YouTubers. So what happens is I literally watch all of them, and they repeat themselves. Well, not in the same video, but you know what I mean. All the tech YouTubers, including myself, apparently, are saying the exact same thing. But I'm still watching the video, even though I just watched some other guy or girl say the exact same thing. I don't know, it's just a little bit more information, just another perspective. I can't stop watching it. And now we got, of course, AirTags coming, maybe even the iPad Pro, or some people say iPad Pro confirmed.
Nothing is confirmed.
Marquez.
Nothing
Marquez.
is confirmed until
Marquez.
Apple
It's
goes on stage
not
and
confirmed.
announces
It's
and
not
shows.
confirmed.
Until then, nothing is actually confirmed.
Anyways, probably AirTags, maybe even the iPad Pro, and there are some people that even suggest that the iMac could make an appearance, the new iMac. I'm not gonna hold my breath for the last one. I probably believe, well, I mean, they are going to show something new, so I believe AirTags is something like a kind of guaranteed.
Nothing.
Maybe a guaranteed item that will show up on stage, and I literally can't wait to see it, just because it's just, I feel like Apple has been building up to this product for a really long time, maybe even like coincidentally, because like the U1 chip has been in there for a long time. I don't know, maybe some of you guys don't know this, but the U1 chip is actually a chip that can communicate with certain, for example, tags or anything that also has a U1 chip in it, and it can kind of precisely show you where it is, right? So it's really great for if you're losing stuff, if you don't know where you park your car, if you don't know where your keys are. All examples that you can imagine will probably be something that I will have to use the U1 chip for, hence the AirTags. Now, that is obviously something that is a minor update. You're not going to make or hold an entire event just for AirTags. So something else is coming. People say iPad Pro, but it might as well just be the iPad Mini, and then the iPad Pro will come later. Nobody knows. Now, I would say for an entire event, AirTags and iPad Pro plus iPad Mini would be something that is kinda, it's good, right? For a late March / now April event, it's kinda normal. The iPad Pro, obviously not much is going to change, but I still have the iPad Pro from 2018 with, the poor man's one camera on it. The only reason why I didn't go with the 2021, or at least not for myself, it was just a minor update for me. I just didn't really care about it too much. But this time there is a mini LED, and I just can't wait to have a brighter screen, maybe even a better screen. Maybe the resolution is going to be pumped up as well. You never know. Some people are even saying that there's going to be a new Apple Pencil. I don't know. I kind of like this pencil. This is the right pencil for me if you're not, like, I don't know what they're going to announce. But I do notice that with the last Apple Pencil, I had a bunch of things that they could change. This time around, I don't know. This is kind of like a perfect Apple Pencil, so I don't know what they're going to do. Anyways, some people are saying there is going to be a Thunderbolt port on there. I don't know. What do you, like, maybe for the speed, it's pretty good for the speed, right? Maybe if you're using this as your main computer, it's kind of cool. I think it's going to be kind of cool. I just don't really use that port that much. I usually use just iCloud, or either just airdrop my videos to it if I want to edit on the go and I don't have my lovely MacBook with me. Yeah, that is it. That is practically it. I don't really do much on the iPad Pro with that port. Maybe the Thunderbolt port is going to change that, but I don't really plug anything in. I use iPhones to film stuff, and I use Apple stuff to edit it. So, I don't know. I don't really need anything. I just use AirDrop. It's much easier, and you don't have to use a cable. It's perfect. Okay, we had a little bit of a siren there. I just had to stop for a little bit because the siren was going off, and I just didn't want it to taint the video. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, yeah, there's so much going on. There's so much going on. It is like every single tech YouTuber, I feel like, is popping off with this information, this insane leak spree that everyone has been going on. I hope we will get a surprise on the April event. I don't know if it is actually going to happen, because there's so much leaking. I don't know. I kind of feel like, sometimes just switch the leaks off, right? Just have that insane magical moment of having to wait, and then you see it and you're like, yes, you know? You're imagining it, but now it's not. You're not using your imagination. You just know it, right? Maybe they're not going to announce everything that you know right now, but you know it's going to happen sometime. And if they're going to show it, you know what it is about already. So you're just like, yay! But also, I kind of knew that. So I don't know. On the one hand, right, I really love it. I really love watching Front Page Tag. I really love watching iUpdate. Well, sorry, kind of using this exact same source, I feel like, to make the content. You know what I mean? It's just, I like to watch these YouTubers, and maybe you like watching them as well. But on the other hand, I also love to just have that surprising moment. So I don't want to kill anyone's channels, and I don't want to kill my own channel. So please keep on bringing us the news. So this is no dig against anyone. I really love their content, but you have to understand that, I don't know, maybe you never had those moments in life where you're like, wow, that's a surprise, right? And I get that out of these Apple events, which is it's just innovating. And a lot of people say, well, Apple isn't innovating anymore. They are. I understand that they're using ideas from other companies that have done them before, but it's an innovative way of using these ideas, right? So, for example, there are so many things that people are putting into these tablets, and it's such an insane way of making tablets. It's awesome. You have people with kickstands. You have people with full-fledged operating systems like Windows on a tablet. I mean, it's amazing. And if you're into that, you should freaking buy it, right? But for me, I just really like iPad OS. And iPad OS is perfect for me. It works perfectly. All it needs is Final Cut Pro. And you don't need Mac OS for that. You can do that on iPad OS. I believe they can. It's just like, it has to be optimized, right? It has to work with the input that you have your finger. And obviously now you have the Magic Keyboard. And it works so good. It's literally magic. I love it. I love the way it floats. And it feels like people are actually thinking about what is going on and what is going into these tablets and what is going into these phones and what is going into these Macs, right? And you can see it with the M1. A lot of great companies have tried to make a ARM chip device. It's amazing how many companies have tried to create a full-fledged PC with an ARM chip in it. Just driving the ARM chip, and the Surface X is a perfect example of that. It works. It does what it has to do, just worse than any other tablet on the face of the planet of this earth, right? So it's a problem, and I feel like Apple does it the best way, and maybe you feel like Microsoft does it, Google does it. I'm not here to discuss who is doing it better. In everyone's use case, it's probably something else, and maybe you find and gather people around you that do have the same taste and do have the same needs that Apple or Google or Microsoft can hit at the right spot. Anyways, we're going off track. I just can't wait for this event, and all I wanted to say is it's just going to be such an innovative experience for me, at least, and my friends. And let me know what you're expecting or what you're predicting is actually going to be on the event. Is it going to be just AirTags and the iPad? Or is it going to be the iMac? Is it going to be the iMac and the AirTags? Is it going to be the iPad and the AirTags and the iMac? The iPad and the iMac, there you go. Let me know. Whatever you think, whatever you do, leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully you are here. If you are not here and you're still on the old channel, then you're probably not watching this video, or maybe you're just looking on YouTube, watching this video. Just a small alert. Again, it's a new channel. you will have to subscribe again. I understand if you just looked on First Clicks, you're like, oh, this is the same channel. It's not, unfortunately. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and for now, I hope you guys, obviously, click on.